Shalom Akim. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. And this quick lesson is going to go into this word and what it brings. You know, to us, this word brings salvation. It brings happiness, knowing that our enemies will one day, soon, alright, be on the bottom of us, okay? But to those that will receive the judgment, just as we caught the shitty end of the stick, alright, they're going to catch the shitty end of the stick, as it says in Deuteronomy 30:7. You know, but right now they're living it up, and it's good for them. All right, and this word, you know, this word hurts. You know, this word hurts, and when people come to understanding to what it, you know, that this word is true, there's going to be an issue. There's going to be an issue, especially against those that preach the word. All right, because it's not like, it's one thing to see, a lot of people now, they ignore what's in front of them, you know, and people love ignorance. All right, when you try to wake somebody out of their stupidity, you know, they want to turn and rend you, as the scriptures say, you know. And as I was thinking about this morning on my way into the job, I was thinking about how this word is going to hurt a lot of people's feelings. Meaning, imagine, you know, you telling somebody that had the mindset of working 30 years, all right, now they're, you know, 58, maybe 65, and they figure they got another 20 years or so to live out there, retirement, you know. Imagine telling them that this world is about to be destroyed, you know. Imagine telling them you're not going to take the vaccine or a mask, in which this devil's going to push. Those that don't take it is the issue. This is why we can't go back to normal, you know. So imagine this person looking at you. They're going to be looking at you some type of way, you know, because you holding back their progress. All right. As a brother in the camp, he said something to the extent of, hey, expectations, when they're not met, you know, they can kill a person. You know, when you expect to retire in the next few years, you know, when you expect to continue to make a lot of money and live it up, go back to normal, as people are doing now, you know, going out to Miami and California, traveling, living their best life. Now that they got their stimulus checks, you know. But hey, this word and prophecies, which prophecies spell out what's happening in the world, brings that which is in the dark to the light. You know, the fact that it's not going to get better in this place. And when we're saying it out loud, that basically lets, you know, confirms it. You know, that's like you trying to sleep in, knowing that the sun is up, and if you keep sleeping in, your ass gonna be late. You know, but you put the cover over your face thinking that the sun, you know, trying to basically block out the sun, you know, and the sun represents wisdom. All right, so this is Proverbs 16 and 6. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged. Okay, so by this truth, iniquity is purged, meaning the lies are being sought out and you're seeing what the truth is. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged. Okay? By the mercy of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, he gave us Yahweh Shai. By the mercy of Yahweh, he gave us Yahweh Shai, rather. In which case, what? He purged our iniquities. Therefore, we have a chance to come back. You know? And by him, you know, opening our eyes to the truth, it is important to us to do the same, you know, unto the world. All right? Which the world, I mean, by the world of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right? And through us telling the world, you know, the world of Israel, which are scattered throughout the nations, inherently the rest of the world would come to find out, you know, what's going on true. So it says, by mercy and truth, iniquity is purged. Okay? And this is the time of the Lord's mercy. As it is written in Isaiah 55:6, call ye upon him while he is near. Okay? The scriptures say before the Lord sent out judgment, he sent his prophets beat time. And, you know, people think they're going to shut the prophets up and that's going to stop prophecy. You know? But since the day that Yahweh Shai went back into the spiritual realm, prophecy has still been happening. So they thought the same thing about Yahweh Shai and they were severely wrong. Which means they're going to also be severely wrong, you know, when they come down upon us. All right? But it says, everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to Yahweh. Okay? So that's pretty much the point I wanted to get on that. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And what's his glory at this point in time? His wisdom. Okay, let's grab that. Ecclesiastes 8:1. It says, who is as the wise man, and who knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine, and the boldness of his face shall be changed. Okay? So that's the Lord's glory. The Lord's glory is his truth. As a matter of fact, prior to him coming back, as we always go into in 1 Thessalonians, he said what? I will destroy them with the spirit of my mouth, then through the brightness of my coming. You know? You know, so, hey man, we just calling out the elephant in the room. You know? That's all we doing. We calling out the elephant in the room. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 16. And 69. Let me start at 67. Behold, God himself is the judge. Fear him and leave off from your iniquities. And leave off from your sins and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall God lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble. Okay? Again, wake up. All right? Change your ways, wake up, come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. It's still time. You know, don't be pig-headed. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. You know? And hey, as the Apostle Gabar says, what words don't teach, adversity wills. So what we can't tell you, we can't, you know, what's really of the Lord for you to get it. But what you don't hear from us, you will feel from Esau. All right? Again, as I mentioned, Yahweh Shai And when he went back into to the spiritual realm, and which our people, they was the ones that pierced him and killed him. They said what? Take him out. Let his blood be upon our hands. Meaning, I don't give a damn if he's innocent. I want him dead. Nevertheless, all right. As you continue to keep going, even as the Apostle Tahar, he had did a lesson about how Nero burnt down Rome and blamed it on the Christians. Which when you go in, let me see. They say if Yahushua was around at 35 AD, Nero, Emperor Nero, was around 54 to 68 AD. So this shows you that even though they, took Yahushua out of the picture, so they thought, all right, trouble didn't stop under the Roman persecution. All right, then you had 70 AD. So it just kept going. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols. Okay? And ultimately, that thing that's offered unto the idols is the RFID microchip, also known as the mark of the beast. Okay? Which the beast is, or the image of the beast is this system, all right, which this system represents ancient Rome. And ancient Rome, as it is today, was nothing but hell for you tribes. Okay? So it says, and even after that, the scriptures say, he is as death and cannot be satisfied. So even after he chips you, for those that continue to consent, all right, thinking that, that's going to change their place in the society, it's not. All right? You're going to get chipped to continue to be a slave. And they that consent to them shall be had in derision and reproach and trodden underfoot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Okay? So this is what it's coming to. Again, they're going to think to, as it says in John 16, all right? They're going to try to take us out, and they think they're doing good. Let's grab that, actually. These things have I spoken, John 16:1, unto you, that ye should not be offended. They shall put you out of the synagogues, yet a time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth God's service. But their God is who? Their God is Esau Edom. Even these Christians, whether they believe it or not, their God is Esau Edom. All right, because they go to church and listen to the pastor, which the pastor is what? Taking orders from Esau Edom under the 501c3. All right, and these things will they do unto you, because they have not known the Father nor me. Therefore, they don't resonate with the scriptures. Everything they talk about is wisdom of this world. Okay? It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods, and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Right? So the chosen are going to stand out. All right? Right now we stand out for having the most wisdom, really. And in that day, we're going to stand out, for being the most hated, for having that wisdom. Because again, we causing trouble, we shaking up their paradise. Okay? As they say, ignorance is bliss, which is not the case. Okay? It says, then shall they be known who are my chosen. Oh, read that. Okay. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Okay? So we just got to keep doing what we doing, no matter, what hate comes our way. Because as it came Yahweh Shah's way, it's going to come our way. So with that, shalom to the elect.